Hello and welcome everybody to today's live stream all about results day and clearing. The big day is tomorrow, so we're here to help you with our guide and some top tips to make sure the day goes smoothly. I'm Leanne and I'll be your host for today, and I'm also joined by Elliot, who will be delivering today's presentation. We will be doing a Q&A section at the end of the live stream as well, so do leave your questions in the live chat and we'll do our best to answer them for you. No question is silly and we are here for you, so do pop them in there and we'll do our best to help. So we'll get straight in. I'll hand over to Elliot for our presentation for today.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Leanne. My name's Elliot and I'm here to talk to you about that big day that's coming up tomorrow, results day. It's going to be a big day for you guys. So I'm just going to give you kind of a lowdown of what to expect tomorrow and some things to make you aware of in terms of clearing and things like that. I think it was almost 9 years ago when I was in your guys' position. So I'm really excited for you guys and for the results you're going to get tomorrow. So results day, the first thing you want to ask is, well, where can I get my results? How am I going to see? So you can check on the UCAS hub from 8:15 tomorrow morning. You can check there. You'll then be able to collect your results from your school or college, and make sure you just know when that's going to be opening. So when your college and schools could be opening, so that you can be able to make sure you're getting there on time to collect your results. If you're not able to collect your results in person, that's okay. You can just let your school or college know, and they'll arrange for somebody, make sure you're arranging, for somebody to collect those results for you. So once you receive your results, there's going to be a couple of things that are going to be happening. So you will either be accepted by your firm choice, so that first choice when you first applied to all of those universities, and then you decided what's going to be your first choice or what's going to be your second choice. So you'll be accepted. You'll either be accepted by your first choice. You could also be, if you're not accepted by your first choice, you'll be accepted by your second choice. That's if you haven't got the grades to get onto that first choice. And the final option that can happen tomorrow is that you can automatically be entered into clearing. Now, you may have an idea of what clearing is, but I'm going to give you kind of a lowdown on what clearing is all about. The main thing I want to say about clearing is that it's not, I don't want you to think of it as a negative thing. There's so many different stories of people who have gone through clearing, and it's been an amazing experience for them. So some top tips for results day. I love it when I can look at some top tips. So even if you are confident, it can't hurt to have a plan B in place. And that's just not just a top tip for results day. That's a top tip for life. Make sure you have a plan B in place. And make sure you're doing some research beforehand in terms of that plan B, just so that you can stay as relaxed and as focused as possible tomorrow. And be kind to yourself as well. Try and get that good night's sleep. Okay, don't be staying up till 3 a.m. Tonight thinking about what the results could be, what's gonna happen. Your mind can play tricks on you when it's late at night. So make sure you get a good night's sleep. Okay, and remember, you can't check your UCAS hub until 8:15, so there's no point staying up after midnight to try and check your results then. So moving on to clearing. So what is clearing, you may ask? Basically, clearing allows you to be able to call and contact universities and see if there are any available courses that are on offer for you. Course vacancies in clearing are published on the university websites, but you can also see them on the UCAS websites as well, and they're always continually updated, which is great. And clearing is open now. It's open currently until Tuesday, the 17th of October. Okay, so you're going to be able to apply for university courses through clearing as soon as you've got your results tomorrow. So who is clearing for? I like to say clearing is for everybody. So it could be for that person who maybe hasn't got a place at their firm or insurance choice. It could be for that person who has perhaps changed their mind about this course that they want to study or where they want to study. Okay, it could be for that person who didn't apply to university at all, but they've received their results and they're thinking, "Oh, I might try university now." Okay, so that can be for that person, and it can also be for that person who's maybe done better than what they even expected. So they're thinking, "Oh, wow, I can now start looking at these universities or these courses because of my grades." So clearing is literally for everybody. So considerations before applying, okay, when we're going through clearing, some things to be aware of and some things to think about. So first, is it the right course for you? Okay, so you make sure that it's not the course that maybe your friend is thinking about, or maybe a family member has suggested to you. You want to make sure it's the right course for you and it's the right university for you. Okay, I always say that university is such a big part of your life, and it's a big decision that you're making. So you want to make sure that it's the right choice for you. So how can we apply? This is still talking about clearing. So let's look at applying by phone. So you'll be able to call and speak to one of our clearing advisors. Okay, you can see the number on the screen there now. They'll ask you a couple of questions. It'll be a nice conversation. The people on the that are clearing advisors, they're not angry people. They're not moody people. They're really nice people. They'll be talking to you, and they'll know what is kind of going through your mind at that time. So there'll be a really calming voice during that conversation. And if you're eligible for any courses that you're thinking about, if there are any vacancies that are available, that application will be completed over the phone. Once that's happened, you'll receive an email confirmation with instructions on how to respond via the UCAS hub. Now, some things to be aware of: you may be asked to attend an interview depending on what the course is that you've applied for. You may be asked to provide a portfolio or to speak to a tutor about your application. So there's a couple of things to be aware of, okay? But remember, it's important that you make your clearing application yourself, meaning that your friend or family member or carer, they cannot be the one that's calling up our clearing advisors. It has to be you who calls them. So before you call, make sure you have a couple of things. This is just to make sure that we're still trying to be as relaxed and focused and calm as possible. So these things will really help with that. So make sure you've got your UCAS ID number and login details. Okay, I hope you haven't thrown them away. Make sure you've got them ready. Your UCAS clearing number. Okay, this will be available on UCAS as well. Some contact details for universities. So you'll have our contact details. You'll have seen those on the previous slide and the slide here now. But if you're thinking about other universities as well to talk about clearing, make sure you have those numbers available as well. Make sure you have a pen and paper. Sounds obvious, but make sure you have it just in case. A phone charger. Never say no to a phone charger or a power pack as well. I love a power pack, so make sure you've got those ready for you, because if you're looking to call a number of universities, it can start to drain your battery on your phone. Make sure you have your personal statement as well, just because the clearing advisor will probably be referring to some of the things that you've mentioned in your personal statement, and your GCSE results, they may come up. So let's look at the opening time. So these are the opening times for clearing for NTU. So you can see with results day tomorrow, you can see the opening times from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Then you can see there the following day, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. again. And then the 19th, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., 20th of August, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then you can see there the other times available for clearing. So that if you want to take a screenshot of that, take a photo of that now, please feel free to. We're not going to charge you for copyright or anything. Please take a screenshot of that. That could be really helpful for you when it comes to start making those phone calls, okay? Just to be aware that, that the phone lines will be closed on Monday, the 28th of August for bank holiday. So please don't try and call, because nobody will be here. So just be aware of that. So we've talked about applying on the phone. You can also apply online. Okay. Now, if you're applying online, 9 times out of 10, that will mean that you kind of already have an idea of which course you're going to study or you want to study, and you don't really need to speak to an advisor because you kind of already have this knowledge already. So if that's the case, that's great. You can apply online. You can see there the website for NTU to apply online. You'll be able to fill out an application and similar type of process with a phone. So you're applying, it will be assessed, and if you're successful, you'll receive an email confirmation. Okay, and just a reminder, regardless of if it's online or if it's on the phone, you may still be asked to attend an interview and provide portfolio, speak to a tutor about your application. So after receiving your clearing offer, congratulations, you'll have received an offer to study at NTU. It'll be great to see you at Nottingham Trent University. So a couple of things to kind of just be aware of. So you'll be hopefully your offer will be accepted. Our admissions team will make sure your results match up and your place will then be confirmed on UCAS. And there's a couple of things you kind of want to start doing. So finding yourself accommodation. NTU do guarantee accommodation if you're going through clearing, so that's a great opportunity for you guys, and start to think about your finances as well. I always think when you're at university, budgeting is going to be your best friend. So start to think now kind of about the budgeting side of university. And make sure you're exploring NTU. So you can check on our website. You can see the campus video tours. You'll also be able to come onto campus as well, just to kind of get a feel of NTU. You can also check out the city as well. So talked about campus tours. We have clearing campus tours. So you can drop in from 10 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. On results day tomorrow at either our City, Clifton, or Brackenhurst campuses. And that'll be a great opportunity, like I said, to kind of get a feel of the university, because sometimes we can watch videos online and on YouTube, but there's nothing like actually going onto the campus and getting that feel and getting that sense of, yes, this is where I want to spend my years at university.
It's also worth mentioning that if you're wanting to study at our Confetti campus as well, they're also doing some campus tours, so do look at their website for their campus tour times as well.
Amazing. So you can see there the other dates for our campus tours. Please make sure you are taking this offer up. It's a really good opportunity, like I said, to just get a feel of our university. To find out more and book on, you can go onto our website. You can see there the link below, NTU/clearing. So couple of other things after results day and clearing. These are some things that maybe you haven't thought about, but it's some things to kind of just keep in mind. Okay, so when you've got your results and you've gone through clearing, or maybe you've decided to accept your firm choice, or maybe you've received your second choice, make sure you're checking how to enroll online, okay, so that you can create your student account and get your student card. So just all that stuff is kind of just ready for when you're starting university. Maybe check on the university's website, see if there's any pre-arrival tasks for your course. And maybe the course says you have to do this, this, and this maybe by the time you start your course. So make sure you're checking that out. Make sure you're checking if you need to purchase any maybe materials, equipment, depending on what the course is. A great opportunity, and this is one that I did, was when I got my accommodation confirmed. I actually joined my accommodations group. So I was in the Wrighton building in Newhall. So I signed up to our group, and then it was a great opportunity for me to kind of start making friends, making sure I know who I'm actually going to be living with for that next year. So that's a really good opportunity for you. So if you're able to confirm your accommodation, make sure you start looking at those Facebook groups as well, and start looking at welcome events as well. So that first week at university, we call it Welcome Week, and it's a great opportunity to meet new people, try new things. So you can see the website there. the link where you can check about all the different events that are going to be happening during that kind of welcome week. It's a great opportunity. There's so many things that happen during that welcome week, so many discounts. I don't know if they're going to do it this year. Hopefully, when they give out the Domino's, come out with the free slices of pizza. I always love that. Sometimes I wish if I could apply to university again, just so I could get those slices of free Domino's pizza.
Mm-hmm. Just to mention as well, for those accommodation Facebook group pages, you can find the links on the Students' Union website for those. So if you go over to there and just do a little Google search of NTSU accommodation Facebook groups, and they'll come up for you. Okay, so another one here, and I'm a bit biased because I work in the social media team, but do share your excitement on social as well. We do want to hear from you. Use the hashtag HelloNTU. We will see all of your posts, and then we'll make you a little congratulations gift. So this is supposed to move, but we'll make you a proper one that moves, and it does a nice spin and this confetti. So tweet using the hashtag HelloNTU, and we'll give you a nice congratulations on the day.
I love that. I wonder if I do that as well, will I get a congratulations as well?
You would, yeah.
I'll do that tomorrow.
Some final points then.
Yes, so I love this, a kind of quick plug about NTU. I love Nottingham Trent University. I studied here from 2014 to 2017. It was a great experience for me. And you can see here just the list of kind of awards that we've received over the years. We're currently the University of the Year, and we're also Modern University of the Year 2023. And we're always building new modern buildings. We've got an art building that's currently being built at our city site. I can't wait for that to actually go in there and kind of see what it's like in there. You can see here just how important we kind of focus in on that student life. And we want to make sure that our students are having the best possible experience at university. And we will put things in place for students that will help them to get that really positive experience. So if you're looking to come to Nottingham Trent University, trust me, it's a great place to study.
Okay, so it's time for some questions now. We've seen loads come through in the live chat, so thank you so much if you've submitted a question already. We do still have time for any more as well, so if you do think of anything while we're answering other questions, do pop it in there, and we might give you a shout out as well. And do tell us what you're hoping to study at NTU. We'd love to know. So let's move on to the first question then. Okay, hi Ian. So is clearing time sensitive, i.e. first come, first served, or can we take our time without losing out?
Okay, interesting question. So kind of yes, kind of no. So if you're there's going to be a list of courses that are going to be available for you when you go through that kind of clearing course. It all depends on if your maybe results or maybe what your personal statement saying, that all kind of factors in to the course that you're hopefully going to apply for. So kind of in that aspect, there's going to be some courses that are going to be available that maybe aren't time sensitive, but I would say it's the earlier you do it, the better. So maybe don't wait a couple of days to then think, okay, I'm going to start going through that clearing course. For me, I would always say the earlier the better. So as soon as you've kind of got your results in, hopefully you've got that kind of plan B already in place. It's just better to just go with that straight away. Make sure you kind of made the decision in your head what you're going to do, and then go with that option.
Brilliant, thank you. Hope that's answered your question. Ian, let us know in the chat if you do have anything else as well. Next one. So hi Nicola. So how long do you get to accept an offer in clearing? That's a good question.
That is a great question. So how long do you get to accept an offer in clearing? So I'm not 100% sure on this, but there's going to be a time. So when we said that clearing is open up until a certain date, after that date, if you haven't accepted your courses, then that's going to be it. But hopefully when you receive your email confirmation, you'll be able to just spend maybe a day or so to kind of think about what you want to do. And in that email confirmation, it will give you kind of steps in terms of when you need to kind of accept that course.
Lovely, thank you. Yeah, your clearing offer will be really clear either on the phone or by email what those next steps are for you. So don't worry at all. Okay, so my school releases results at 10 a.m. Can I call clearing if I don't receive the confirmed offer I am hoping for without knowing my exact grades?
That's a great question. What I would suggest is make sure you see what your results are first, because when you are going through clearing, you want to kind of know what your results are. Okay, and like we said, clearing that from tomorrow is from 8 a.m. Up until 7 p.m. I think it was. So you've got time. So even though you might be thinking, oh gosh, 2 hours has already gone with clearing open, and what's it going to be like? I wouldn't get too worried about it. So I would suggest getting your results first at school, and then kind of make sure you're having that plan B, and then start to apply through clearing.
That's lovely. Thank you. Hope that helps. Okay, so hi, if you miss your conditional offer by one grade, is it still worth calling the NTU priority line?
I think there's no harm in calling the NTU priority line. I think if you want to do that, then great, go for it. But make sure as well, like we said, we keep talking about this, that plan B, just in case.
Brill, thank you. Okay, so do the lines get blocked often on results day due to all the calls?
That's a great question. The positive thing that I like to say is that with our clearing advisor, we have so many people that are going to be on the lines. So it's going to be highly unlikely that the lines get blocked. You will be put in a queue. If you signed up to NTU Priority, you will be able to skip that queue. But there will be a queue. But we have so many advisors that are going to be working on the day, so it won't be like a 4-hour wait to answer your questions.
Lovely, thank you. We do also have a clearing apply online form as well, so that might help you. Okay, so when do I get my results? Can I see them on UCAS?
So you'll be able to receive your results when your school releases them. On UCAS, you'll be able to see whether you've been accepted onto your firm choice, onto your second choice, or if you've entered through clearing.
Lovely. Okay, so how do I book accommodation after applying through clearing? I bet loads of people want to know the answer to this one.
Yes, definitely. So when you get that email confirmation, it'll be really detailed in terms of what what you need to kind of do next, and accommodation will hopefully be included in that. You can also start looking on our website. If you type enter your accommodation, you'll be able to see the list of accommodations that are available to you, and you can start to kind of think about what is it you kind of want in an accommodation. So that's going to be really helpful for you.
And just another note again, we do have an accommodation guarantee if you do apply to NTU through clearing. So have that in the back of your mind, and hopefully that will reassure you a little bit as well. So another question here. So should you still go through clearing if you don't get your firm, but you do get your insurance choice?
That's a good question. So it's really down to you. It's really down to you. So if for you your insurance choice is, yep, great, I'm still happy with that, then I'd say go for your insurance choice. But if you're maybe thinking that I do actually want to go through clearing, then that's okay too. But just to know, if you do go through clearing, your insurance choice will be removed. So that's something to just kind of have in your mind as well.
Okay, thank you. So what does the application process actually involve?
So if you're applying through the phone, that will be an opportunity for you to speak to our clearing advisor, and they'll be really helpful. They'll just be asking you some questions in terms of your results that you've got, and then you'll have a conversation about what courses you'll be kind of interested, or subjects that you're interested in, and then they will see if they're able to offer you a place on that course. Okay, if you're looking to go online and apply online, if you kind of know what course you're already wanting to do, then you can do that online through the Nottingham Trent University's application form. But also, if you're thinking about other universities as well, they will have application forms where you can fill out that same information. And then once you've done that, you will then receive an email confirmation, whether it's on the phone, you've applied on the phone, or applied via email. There will be that email confirmation confirming that you're going to be on that course as well. You can also use UCAS. It's really helpful to kind of search for courses that are in through clearing. So there's quite a couple of options for you to work with.
Great, thank you. So, this is a good one. So, do I need to write a new personal statement to apply through clearing?
That's a great question. I don't think I've ever heard that question before. That's amazing. No, you don't need to write a new personal statement to apply through clearing. That's nice. We're not going to put that pressure on you, but it's good to have that personal statement that you did write when you went through UCAS. Okay, so have that ready for you. Have that ready with you if you're applying through clearing, because the advisor will potentially refer to some of the things you've mentioned in your personal statement.
That's great. Thank you. That's really good to know. So
Yes.
we have a question from Wayne now. So will this presentation be recorded so we can watch it again later? Yes, it will. So this presentation will sit live on our YouTube channel, which is just Nottingham Trent University, and you can access it anytime you want. So you can watch the whole thing back 10 times if you want to make sure you've got all the information that you need. So yeah. Okay, so I think we have time for one more question now. Okay, so where can I get advice and support on results day?
Where you can get loads of advice from many different avenues through UCAS, and you'll be able to get advice through the universities if you're looking to go through clearing. So call up our advisors. They're going to be really, really helpful and really, really honest about things, and be really calm in that situation, because it can be a stressful time, results day. So we want to remove as much stress as possible. Getting some advice from family members, that can be really helpful as well. Just to kind of put things maybe into context. So family members, friends, maybe, that could be really helpful as well. Maybe when you're going into your schools or colleges to collect your results, maybe speaking with your teachers. They'll have known you for a couple of years now, especially if you're maybe in sixth form. They may have known you since you were year 7. So that can be a really good time to just have those conversations with people. But as well, just having in mind that the choices that you're going to make, they're going to be for you and not those other people that you're speaking with.
Mm-hmm. That's really good advice. And we are here for you as well. Like whatever you need on results day, just call our clearing hotline. Our advisors are super friendly, always smiling and ready to take your calls. So we're all here to help. So that is actually the end of all of the questions. So if your question in the chat wasn't answered today, do get in touch with us either on social media or via our clearing hotline. And we can do our best to answer those for you. See, we've got questions from Ella, Jess, George. So good luck with results day tomorrow, everybody. You're going to be absolutely fine. You've got this. And we are here for you every step of the way. So that is all we've got time for. Thank you for watching and for all of your questions. We're wishing you all the luck in the world for tomorrow. And do remember that our clearing phone line is open at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So you've got this. Good luck, and we'll see you soon. Bye.